Did you ever think about what is the goal of SORA? Like, what are we trying to actually do here? Why do we work day in and day out trying to build new technology to push economic systems forward in a decentralized way? What's the point of it all?
I'm Makoto Takemiya. I'm the co-CEO of Soromitsu, and our company is a member company of Hyperledger.
So I'm going to talk about the C++ version now of the Polkadot.RE. So this is called Kagome. Kagome in Japanese is like a reference to like a cross-thatched pattern. So it's kind of like the image of different things coming together, you know, multi-chain. Working for insurance companies, for banks, for securities companies. We've worked with some institutions like University of Tokyo, University of Aizu, and International University of Japan projects, open source projects, even as a contributor, as a developer. And I think that gives me kind of a unique perspective. As far as Polkadot goes, I remember seeing the original paper in 2016, and then in 2017, I had the pleasure of meeting Gavin in New York, and then I later met him in Ibiza at the Polkadot event in July 2017. And we were able to get a grant for Web3 that we started at the end of 2018 to work on the C++ version.
So just a couple of things about my company. So we do quite a lot of work in the blockchain space. We've been around for 5 years, and we created a blockchain platform called Hyperledger Iroha. And we use Iroha for many enterprise use cases, one of which is the Bakong central bank digital currency projects we've done.
So one thing I wanted to point out is that we've worked on SORA since 2017, and we've worked in the Polkadot ecosystem with Web3 since 2018 on a project called Kagome, which is a C++ version of Polkadot. So when people think of blockchain and different things like that, they think of kind of like Bitcoin or some kind of crypto token, but these are just tokens that happen to be on a blockchain. They don't really have a full economic system around it. And what I mean by that is there's no rational mechanism for the allocation of capital in this ecosystem. So Bitcoin has an inflationary model up to 21 million or so, and then it's over time it will deflate. And all the newly minted Bitcoins go to the miners, so they don't actually go to people who want to build things in the ecosystem. And that's a problem. So you have to have a rational monetary policy, which is a way to allocate capital to producers. And many cryptocurrency projects just ignore this, and they don't have any rational monetary policy. And not having a monetary policy really is the same thing as actually having a very bad monetary policy. So not having any mechanism that's really understanding this and specifically trying to create a mechanism for allocating the capital in an economy is a problem. Yeah, the big problem really is that most crypto economic systems, so for example Bitcoin, they don't have a rational way to allocate newly minted tokens. And if you study the work of economists, the way you allocate money in an economy is actually quite important, and so you can't ignore that. And in SORA, what we wanted to do is combine like the really exciting decentralized properties of Bitcoin with kind of like rational allocation of capital that you see in the traditional economy. So typically central banks have economic units that sit down and work on different plans on how to, well, in some countries allocate credit in the economy. And this creates the whole world that we have, and it drives productive economic growth.
I'm not a slave to greed, I don't embrace your make-believe. I've never been for sale, no matter what they think I need. So let it be decreed, let this music serve the deed. Let it spread like a disease, let it spawn a noble seed. There's more than meets the eye, there's more than meets the price. If you can't see the sky, there's too much artificial light. I can't predict my path, but they can't fully see my past. I'm running from the flash, but heading straight inside the blast. A mountain full of ego built upon a heap of trash. It's exactly what you get when you can't fully do the math.
So really, what we're trying to do is we're trying to fix a very big problem that humanity has. And that problem is rooted in the way the economic structure of the world is created. So we have, through the power of economic planning, macroeconomics, we have a lot of knowledge. Some of it's suppressed, like things like the general quantity theory of money. But there's a great potential to unlock human productive capacity, human innovation. There's really no limit to what humans can do. I'm a firm believer in that really working together we can solve any problem. We can transform this planet, other planets. We can do all this stuff. It's really within our reach. We can build the tools to enable us to do it. That's really the power of humans working together. But existing economic systems don't allow us to fully reach our capabilities. So they kind of limit the growth. Maybe there's different criteria. People talk about things like carbon and things like that. But they miss the big point. And the big point is that we have to push humanity forward if we want to solve the problems that we have. We can't put the brakes on human innovation and expect to be able to rise to the next stage in the evolution of our species. So SORA really is a way to prevent the brakes from being put on. We want innovation and human potential to be unlocked because we believe that that's really how you solve the problem